All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about the two most important verbs in the entire German language, haben and sein. Seriously, if you can get these two down, you're building the foundation for pretty much every conversation you'll ever have. So, let's do this. So, what if I told you that in the next 5 minutes, you're not only gonna get these verbs down, but you'll actually be able to introduce yourself in German from scratch? Sounds good, right? Let's get started. Okay. First up in our German language toolbox is the verb haben. This one is everywhere, and it's our first big step to making real, actual sentences. At its heart, haben is super simple. It just means to have, exactly like in English. But, and this is the important part, the real trick is learning how it changes depending on who, is doing the having. Okay, so check out this table. For the most part, it's pretty straightforward. But I want you to look really closely at the highlighted parts. Du hast and zs hat. See that? The be from the main verb just vanishes. That's the little quirk you gotta remember. While ich habe and wir haben keep the be, these two forms just drop it. And here's where we see it in action. Now, pay attention to that first one. Ich habe Hunger. Literally, I have hunger. This is a huge deal, you guys. In English, we are hungry. In German, you have hunger. It's a total mindset shift. The other two examples show du hast and sie hat just slotting in perfectly. All right, you've got haben down. Now, if haben is a really useful tool, our next verb, sein, is basically the foundation of the whole house. This one is all about who you are, what you are, and where you are. It's the big one. Sein means to be. Simple, right? Well, not so fast. Just like its English cousin, this verb is a total rebel. It does not follow the rules at all. It's what we call highly irregular, so you really just have to learn its forms by heart. But don't let that freak you out. Seriously, think about it. Do you say I be happy? Or he be's a doctor? No way! You say I am, he is. The words look totally different from to be. So see, German's sein is just doing the same thing. It's a familiar kind of weird. And here they are in all their glory. Ich bin, du bist, ist, wir sind. Just look at them. None of them look anything like sein, right? So my advice, don't even try to find a pattern. Just memorize them. These are the absolute bedrock of speaking German. And here they are in some sentences describing how things are. Ich bin müde, I am tired. Ist nett, he is nice. Wir sind hier, we are here. See? Once you know the forms, it just clicks. Okay, we've got our super verbs. Theory time is over, now for the fun part. Let's actually build something useful with them. Let's put together your very first German introduction. But wait, before we do, here's a quick pro tip. This is like a little German grammar hack. For professions, to make them feminine, you usually just slap an in on the end. So student becomes Studentin, Ingenieur becomes Ingenieurin. Easy, right? Tuck that away, you're going to need in a second. And here it is, your personal introduction formula. And look at this, it's all powered by sein. Your name, ich bin. Your job, ich bin. Your age, ich bin. That one tiny verb, bin, is doing all the heavy lifting for your identity. How cool is that? All right, you've built your intro. Now let's do a little quality check. I'm going to show you the most common traps people fall into so you can just step right over them and sound way more natural. Okay, this is mistake number one, and it's a big one. As English speakers, we are wired to say, I have 36 years. It just feels right. But that leads to, ich habe 36 Jahre, and that's just wrong. In German, you are your age. It's always, 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 ich bin Jahre alt. Please burn that one into your brain. A few other classic mistakes, mixing up the verbs. Remember, you are tired, you don't have tired. Another one is just forgetting to change the verb at all. It's never sein, it's always ist. And of course, forgetting that easy in trick for feminine jobs we just talked about. So, we've gone through the tools, we've built something, and we've debugged it. Now it's your turn. The word for friendly in German is freundlich. So, how would you say she is friendly? Think back to that sein chart. Go on, you got this. And once you nail this, you'll see how these two verbs are the secret key to unlocking a whole lot more.